Welcome, gamers and gamies, to GTU 2024. This is the first run of the marathon charity event, and it's GTU free any percent by me again.
Were you watching the stream for that sick transition, by the way? I don't know if it even worked.
No, what happened?
That was So I've set up. Pliskin has made some really cool like OBS transitions for GTU, where like the screen fills with snow, and then when the snow dissipates, it's the new scene. You know, instead of just like fading.
Can you like do it again?
Sick,
I'm pulling
right?
up a stream right now. I need you to do it again.
Pretty fucking sick, right? Sorry, I just had to say that. I was just making sure it worked.
Yeah, do it again.
Testing out new features.
I'm watching now. You can do it again.
All right. Check this. Ready? We'll go back to intermission. We're gonna go back again. Okay.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah. Okay.
Look at that.
Whoa.
How sick was that?
That's production value. That's how you know
that was crazy.
It's the jolliest time of year.
It's not Christmas until E-Ben hits you with some shit like that, you know?
Oh my god, I'm feeling so jolly now. Merry Christmas, guys. Happy holidays. All right.
Feeling so jolly.
Who's ready for the jolliest GTU free 80% run of all time? I'm ready. I'm ready when the timer's ready.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
GL.
Thank you. So, right off the bat, I want to do a really wonky looking... I'm going to attempt to do a really wonky... That was kind of jank, but that's what that was. A really wonky vehicle entry there. It saves like a second and a bit if you do it better than I just did it. That first one is kind of tricky because when you like are in a cutscene and you go out of a cutscene, the camera kind of like slowly moves back to be behind you. And that makes that whole setup, at least for me, a little tricky. It's not a big deal. We're gonna get rid of that door real quick, because doors are the enemy. Anyone get that reference? Did anyone watch the new Guy With video? Doors are the enemy.
I did. And I learned something, you know? I was going in and I was like, I'm not gonna learn shit from this, but I'm just gonna watch it probably anyway. I actually learned something. I didn't know about 0 frame replays. I never heard that before.
That's a relatively new tech, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know how to do it. That's how new it is.
Yeah, I was just sat there and nodding my head, you know?
Yeah. You might have noticed I just like paused the game as I entered that marker. The reason for that is that in this game, unlike San Andreas and some newer GTAs, for example, you don't automatically stop when you go into markers and vehicles in this game. You have to slow down to a full stop. But if you press pause, it like tricks the game into thinking you've actually stopped when you haven't. And that saves a little bit of time.
Unless you're playing 3 Definitive Edition, where it happens for like the first 3 missions, and then they gave up.
Wait, really? I didn't know that actually.
Yeah, it's up until my clips, and then it stops.
Yeah, they're like, I can't be bothered with this anymore. Whatever.
Yeah.
I made a replay over a spot in that alleyway there, and the reason I did that was because there's a rampage there that usually spawns when you're not on a mission. And you can use replays to like remotely pick up things that are there, so even if you're like in a completely different spot on the map, you can just play that replay and you'll pick up whatever you're standing over in the replay. That's going to come in handy in like 2 minutes from now. I explained it now because there's so much else going on at the same time, Pat. It's a bit overwhelming. But for now, it's kind of normal stuff. I'm holding down Taxi Driver. Y'all remember playing this game like on PS2 like 20 years ago? This was also explained in that video. The Taxi Driver glitch, where you can like hold Taxi Driver and get into like the Banshee or something. And you can do Taxi Driver in the Banshee. That was a pretty famous glitch back in the day. And you can like use that in the speedrun, not for that reason, but for like a bunch of other like more complicated, convoluted reasons. One of which is coming after this mission. I'm just gonna hold down Taxi Driver through this entire mission, and I'll remotely activate it on foot after the mission passes, and I'll start the rampage at the same time. What that's gonna do is it's gonna start well, both at the same time, and when you cancel one or the other, it's gonna... Sorry, I just burped. It's gonna trigger... It's gonna think that you're not on a mission anymore, because when you end and start missions on this game, it sets a flag in the memory that tells you like whether or not you're on a mission or not, so it knows if you're allowed to start missions, because normally if you start 2 missions at the same time, it kind of gets fucked. And we're gonna fuck it to our advantage, basically.
We're gonna fuck the game to our advantage.
Yes.
True poetry.
Yeah, my bad. Okay, here we go. So when missions passed, I want to start both at the same time. There you go. And now I need a cop or a cop car. Pretty ASAP. Because I need a cop car. Because I need the special thing, but...
I'm surprised people go for this in marathon runs, because I just never have, like...
Well, the thing is, I kind of accidentally went for it.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
If I don't get it, it's not a big deal, I guess. I can take something random, and I can kind of do some scuffed backup. For now, we're going to go to the next mission. That's not a cop, that's just a guy that looks like a cop and has a gun. If I get a cop car in the way, that would be amazing, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Do you even have time?
Technically.
Technically.
Getting out of this, out of the car in this marker, mission, cutscene marker, whatever, makes Misty run, which saves a lot of time. Except for when she's slow.
Until she gets in the onto the side.
That is usually a lot cleaner when you have
a 4-door.
A 4-door. I don't have enough time. I think I'm just gonna do the next mission intentionally. That's fine. There will be a lot more opportunities to show what I was trying to show in the next like 20 minutes or so. Do I? No, I don't need to do that now, I guess.
Yeah, I was gonna say skip the replay, but I don't think you would make it without it.
Nope. I'll explain what I was gonna do anyway. If you like finish that mission in time, you have a cop car, you can start Vigilante, and when the rampage ends, it'll let you like start this mission that I'm on right now. And when you start this mission with Vigilante running, it passes it right away. Fucking bastard, locked. Fucking bastard, locked. Okay. The cop car isn't as important now, but I still kind of like it because it's a fast car and it gives you a shotgun, which is useful in a little bit.
Cop car luck is like one of the big reasons why running this game is kind of ass.
Yeah, so those cop cars are locked more often than not. One of them's locked 60% of the time, one of them's locked 70% of the time. So far, not incredible luck. Because you usually don't even have much of a problem getting one to spawn on the road either out there. And if you don't get a spawn, there's usually like a cop. There's like layers of things that can go right. And you'll be off to the races, but in my case, all of them went wrong. That's okay. This mission's not like, tragically long. It's just you drive to this garage and then you drive back and then it's done. Kind of tedious cutscene here, but yeah, it's not a big deal. And that's the mission. I am thinking about, because I'm gonna The thing about not doing this Instapass is now I have a couple extra opportunities to use the Vigilante submission, because when you do this Instapass, it kills Vigilante for the rest of the game. But since that didn't happen, I don't think I will. It doesn't seem very smart. But
I was gonna say, can you actually use it somewhere like fast?
Yeah. I think I will just do like baby, like get back on track strats and just get a cop car, make my replay what I was gonna make, and then we're off. During that mission, during that setup mission, we call it, before that Instapass, you would come over here, because you'd have time to, if things don't go tragically, make a replay here. So this would already be done before that Instapass. When do you shoot the healthcare CEO?
Didn't take long.
No.
Someone said earlier in my Discord, because I don't know if you guys heard about that itch.io thing, where like the Funko Pop CEO made some like bogus phishing report to their like, what was it, like registrar thing, and it took the whole website down. So like itch.io was down this morning because of it. And someone posted it on my Discord and was like, so when are we shooting the Funko Pop CEO? And I was like, fucking hell. It's just every single time that any like higher up individual in business now like does something shitty, it's like, all right, kill him.
So this mission, you're supposed to damage this van by like ramming into it to scare the drivers into fleeing. It's bulletproof, but it's not explosion proof, so you can just like... I just shot 2 bullets with 1 shot. That's a frame perfect glitch. But it's not explosion proof, so you can park in front of it and just like be just close enough that you set its HP to the point where they flee. And that saves a lot of time. And also, like, a lot of things can go wrong if you try to do it in the intended way. It used to be a nightmare before that was figured out. My taxi despawned because of my shenanigans earlier. I was hoping that would... Like, I mean, ideally, the taxi would still be there, and you can use it to chain into another glitch. But things went wrong and got in too many cars. And,
you went in about 6 too many vehicles. Unlucky.
Yeah. There is a fixed spawn right here, though. I don't want to get a 1 level. It's going to be bad if that happens. No cops, please. No cops, no cops, no cops, no cops. We're good. There's a taxi right here. I'm going to use this.
Taxis are also like super common right outside the garage as well, so it's usually not too bad.
Alright, so I've done the same thing pretty much earlier. I've got the rampage going. I started it with taxi, and then I canceled taxi so I can keep the rampage going during this mission. Sort of similar deal, finish this mission, start the next mission before the rampage ends, but it's sort of different at the same time. So instead of like doing weird, like starting 2 different missions at the same time type of deal, I want to start the same mission twice, and that's going to work because I'll start the mission, and then the rampage will end, and then I'll be able to start a mission again, because it's done the same thing where the rampage ends, it thinks I'm not in the mission anymore, and it'll just let me start whatever I want. I'm just going to start the same mission twice. Before I do that, I need to make another rampage replay, because, fun fact, exclusive to this game, when you fail a rampage, instead of going back to the same place, start it again, you have to find it in a new place. There was a couple
proper
there. That was
kind of
bad. You can't get a 1 level on this mission. If you get a 1 level on this mission, you can't progress, and that would have been terrible if that just happened right there. That cop would have seen me run those guys over, trying to take a shortcut on the sidewalk there.
Also, fucking daft mechanic that as well, where it's like, just get towards the end of the mission, and half the missions, even if you have like a 5-star wanted level, you just lose your wanted level at the end of the mission, and the cops just don't give a shit. But then some of them, if you have a wanted level, you just can't progress until you get rid of the wanted level. And it's like really inconsistent.
It's very common in GTA 3 in particular. They kind of realized it was stupid in Vice City, I guess.
Yeah.
So, since I'm going to be starting this mission twice, This mission's like, it spawns free vans on the map that you have to destroy. So when I start the mission twice, I'm gonna have 6 vans. And when I fail it, which I'm gonna do by dying, one instance of this mission is gonna like despawn those vans, and then a second instance is gonna be like, oh shit, you got rid of the vans because they don't exist anymore. And then it passes. So it fails and then it passes at the same time. I'm just gonna run for this taxi. I need a taxi now. No, don't turn! Ah! Okay.
This is also like a GTA 3 classic because also there's no way to stop cars.
Yeah.
If you can't run them down, there's no way to stop them. Whereas in like Vice City and San Andreas, you can like shoot them through the windshield or shoot the car and make them slow down. But in GTA 3, they just speed off every single time if you attack anyone in a car.
That's not real, by the way.
Jesus fucking Christ.
That's not real. Okay, that's really bad. I needed that taxi for after the mission.
How the fuck did you even manage that?
I don't know.
Well, taxis can spawn on that road, so you better pray to God.
Yeah, but I started the rampage kind of early. I'm not gonna have any time unless... Oh! Technically it's possible, but... More likely than not, I'm not gonna do a frame perfect backup. There is a frame perfect backup you can do if you run out of time here, but that'd be stupid. $200 donation, I'll do it, by the way. Man, that's so lame. I don't want to have to skip 2 inspasses in a row. But it's looking bleak. I'll try my best. It does require a lot of luck, though. I gotta do this as fast as I possibly can in the meantime.
Yeah, this timing is like tight enough as it is.
Yeah.
Especially if you start the rampage early.
Whenever
I used to do runs, I would start it like as late as possible because I'm way too much of a coward.
Yeah, I should have done that, but I also didn't expect that to happen.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I have like
Can't really predict like a flip like that. I've never seen that before.
Yeah. Cabby moments. I just like hit a brick wall. What the fuck? That doesn't help my timing. Yeah, I got like no time. Even if I get a spawn right away, I don't think it's gonna be enough. No! Okay. I'll do a mission normally, I guess. That's boring.
It's good. You just showcase all the missions, right?
Yeah,
Skipping them's
true.
cheating anyway, so.
That's so lame though, damn. This is a long mission too. This is one I didn't want to skip. There's like a backup, like, cause like I explained with other Instapass, like killing Vigilante, you can, it does the same thing for this. It kills Taxi Driver. And there's another Instapass that used to be in the route but we dropped because that one also needed a Taxi Driver.
I guess you could do Blowfish, yeah.
Yeah. So you
I'll
can
just say
do that
fuck
as
it
a
and do
backup.
Dupless.
Yeah.
I guess you can't do Dupless because you dupe and fail. Thingy.
Also true. So, this is a long mission. Blowfish is kind of long too, but not as long. So all in all, like that Instapass, compared to Blowfish Instapass, surely that doesn't go wrong. It saves, I mean this is old numbers, but it's like something like 30 seconds.
Depends if you remember how to do it, because I don't know if I'd be able to do it just off the top of my head.
It's not, nah, it's fine. It's not that much different, the route. This mission, like, I haven't done this mission in a long time, but it's not, like, super hard. There's a kind of tricky drive. You do up these stairs in, like, top-down view.
How you doing?
Because this is another one of those missions where you can't have a one level for some reason, so you want to avoid running people over. So this is the drive.
Did you know that if you run somebody over on this little alleyway here, you don't actually get cops?
I didn't know that. Wait, so why do we do that top-down view then?
You don't get wanted chaos points for it. It's like a radius in the alleyway.
Oh. Maybe you just don't do it just so you don't get slowed down and you don't make it up the stairs, I guess. I always assumed that was the reason.
My guess was always that you would keep top down anyway, because when you hit the stairs, if there's people at the top of the stairs, like on the pavement, you do get wanted levels for that. So you despawn those, right? That was what I always assumed. Plus, yeah, them not blocking you and stuff as well.
They shot me a lot. And it always scares me, because this game, it's kind of hard to read your vehicle health. Oh, we're good.
Yeah, you can be on fucking 95% health or 5% health, and there's no way to know.
We're alive.
You did good back there.
Oh, you face this way when you do that. When you don't do insta-fast, I forgot. Okay. This is what I was worried about. And now I have to explain what this means. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
This is gonna make no sense.
That's an old one.
No, get out. Okay, that's gonna go. No, it's not.
You don't even have, like, rockets to deal with it at that point, do you?
No. I'm gonna explain what this is after I've taken care of it. I've gotten fucked in so many ways.
This may seem daft, but this is, like, mandatory right now.
This seems ridiculous what I'm doing, and you can't, and like, unless you know why it happened, you have no idea what's going on.
If you know, you know.
Come on. Okay. So, when you start this mission, there's a 4 or 3? I think 4 different camera angles you get. Leaving the garage, and for some reason, actually there is a reason, I just don't remember how it works. If you get that specific one I just got, so a 1 in 4 chance, it crashes this blowfish insta-pass. I just got it again. Jesus Christ. That's the same one. Okay.
Nice, that's just so unlucky.
I don't remember how to park this. Like, this is going to be the same thing. It's going to get stuck again.
Bro, whenever I did this, you just had a rocket rampage. You just fucking shoot it.
That's not gone. Oh, it is gone. Okay. You can roll it all the way down to the water from up here, but obviously I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, this is like chats from... How long has Scam IP been, I think? Like 5 years plus? Like
more. I think like maybe like 8.
It's... Yeah.
Long, long time. So, I don't even remember if I finished explaining what happened because I got distracted by it happening again. It crashes the game if you try to do blowfish insta-pass, if that's the camera you get. And you fix it by just restarting the mission and trying again. It's a completely, like, this mission, like, you don't use this mission for the setup. This insta-pass is not for another, like, 5 or so minutes. It has nothing to do with this mission, but, like, there's just, like, some variable that, like, this mission sets that gets, like, used some way. I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'd probably guess it as some just, like, reused variable somewhere for that camera angle.
Yeah. This is, like, this is not a route. Even, like, new runners I don't think use this route these days. Like, it's very obsolete. No. So the information for how it works, I did not exactly prepare to do this in my run, so I didn't.
Yeah, there's like a perfectly consistent Scam IP route that is like slower, but is fully consistent that you can just learn even as a beginner.
Yeah, I don't know why this guy's here. What is going on? I feel like I installed some like weird bodgy version of the game where just like all the weird shit happens.
It's like a anti-piracy DRM, you know, like the ones that like make it really hard to play the game.
Yeah, like it just fucks you on purpose.
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay, I want to count to 8, I think. 1, 2, 3, and then there it comes up. 5, 6, 7, 8. There she is. Oh my god, I thought she was gonna run her. He was gonna run her over.
That would have been just the icing on the shit cake there.
Get away from me! I think because I have Vigilante, I can kill myself in game. and do like a weird hybrid of like some old routes. Or I can just not do that. No, I know what I'm gonna do.
It's fine if you keep going slow and steady. We've got plenty of time to talk about charity stuff.
Yeah, go for it. What's
We
the
have some
charity?
donations coming in, and we have some very generous individuals in the chat. I've got to give you a thank you to everyone who's supported so far on Twitch as well. Dinosaur Bites has used his Prime. Thank you very much. You'll be seeing some Dinosaur Bites stuff later on. We've got a dev versus mod speedrun later on in the week with Dinosaur Bites playing Titan Andreas, because he likes to watch us speedrun his mods and suffer. So now I'm making him speedrun his own mod, and we'll see how he likes it. So if you want to see him cry later on in the week,
I do.
there. Yeah, exactly. We have Mans as well gifting 20 subs. Bloody hell, thank you very much. That's very kind of you. And Whisper you using their Prime and also gifting 10 subs. And Dingleberry Surprise, one of my favorite nicknames that I love seeing in this chat, gifting 5 subs themselves as well. And Picard196i is also apparently subscribed for tier 1 6 months, which is madness. And Galileo's Fingo as well for 3 months. I don't know if that's in a row. I don't remember. Like, sometimes Twitch doesn't tell you if it's in a row or not. But if it was, thank you very much. If it's not, then welcome back.
I'll do a cool
see on the
replay trick
donations
here.
as well.
Where like you play replay at a certain time. This guy normally like walks pretty slow. If you play replay right here, he runs. Actually saves a lot of time. And also, whoa, you can take him there yourself? What? If you just park a taxi there, he thinks you're his guy and he gets in your taxi. It's crazy.
Why didn't they do that for Snail Trail, man?
I don't know. How quickly was that discovered that you can do that? I have to wonder.
Fuck knows. I don't know. Probably way before our time, if I had to guess.
Oh, definitely. Wait, what do you mean our time? Like our speedrun time or our lives? Because I'm older than this game, in case you forgot.
yeah. I think it was found like 6 years before the game was even fucking considered being created. Yeah. But I mean, what I meant was like, I would guess like, you know, mid-2000s people probably figured that shit out, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
People would be like writing about it on like game FAQs and shit. Oh yeah, like in a magazine or something.
Y'all have the Brady Games guide as a kid? I had that for Vice City. I thought it was the coolest thing ever.
I might buy them for my collection because now I've got most of the actual games. I might branch out into other like, you know, media for the trilogy and stuff.
So, I've done the rampage thing again. This is for Blowfish to pass, which should work. Should work. So I did get the right cam. I restored the mission. Just gotta get this shit first. And it's foggy. Doing this drive back here scares the hell out of me because I don't do it a lot.
Dude, this is a proper blast from the past doing this fucking
this is
TNT
old.
route. Holy shit.
This is old. But it's surprisingly like
I remember Boz teaching me this years ago.
You'd be surprised at how like not super slow like this is to the like what was the alternative at the time where you actually dupe and fail this mission. Because that dupe and fail setup was really slow. And I was gonna do that, but then I remembered that I can just do this, and this isn't even like that bad.
Yeah.
Okay. I have a lot of time. I feel like I don't remember having this much time back in the day.
Yeah, I remember this being kind of tight, but maybe I'm just shit.
Maybe I'm just good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold taxi driver and I'm gonna start a Blowfish while this is on.
That insane angry Yankee knocking out the door as well. Holy.
I didn't even really notice.
It's bonkers.
Alright. Please don't like crash. I'm pretty sure I did everything right. Please. Okay. No.
Is he gonna get in the taxi in time?
No, I didn't get it.
Rip.
It doesn't matter because
compared.
I have to def warp to get the ambulance anyway, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that doesn't matter for the route where you don't dupe and fail that mission.
You should take these Colombian bets.
When was the last time a GTA free marathon run actually went well? Well, I've pretty much been the sole GTA free guy for like a couple years now, so what are you saying?
True. I mean, Hawks isn't wrong, to be fair.
Yeah, but be nice.
It's true, but you shouldn't say it.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? Are you saying I'm washed? I'm gonna break up this door because I want to do something that's like sort of tight. Well, not tight, but like kind of scary. Like, don't mess up or you won't make it work kind of thing. Where like I'm gonna kill all these guys as fast as I can from the car, and then while 8-Ball does his thing, I'm gonna like make a replay of another rampage. Okay.
What replay are you gonna make if you've already used the shotgun?
I haven't used it. Wait, have I?
Did you not?
I
Use
haven't.
the shotgun one for TNT, no? Just then.
No, that was a different rampage. It that just
okay.
like it gives you a shotgun on that mission, so it's.
Oh right, yeah, it overrides your weapon, right?
Bro, you scared the hell out of me. I'm like, why are you like that fucking?
Sorry.
No, it's all good. Yeah, this rampage here, I haven't used yet. This one, you can.
Yeah.
We're gonna
I was thinking like, how the fuck did you even get to that? It's like so far away.
All right, there we go.
I don't remember what you used to use for the route. I don't think it mattered because you would always get your own weapon.
It was an AK
overridden
rampage,
anyway.
but I made on
AK,
grass.
okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the like the
Yeah.
alt location or whatever. I think.
We need this ambulance to do another rampage start. That's what I'm gonna call it from now on. Actually, it doesn't really matter anymore because all of our rampage start stuff is over. But that's what we usually call when you start two things, a rampage and something else at the same time. Call it a rampage start. I want a rampage start paramedic and then cancel paramedic by getting out of the ambulance and go to this mission.
Yo, Auntie, the only rampage you're starting is the rampage you're gonna cause for the next runner when they start late. Am I right?
Am I even like... Is it really that bad? I feel like I've been doing pretty well.
I don't know.
Like, what's this Portland gonna be? It's not even gonna be that bad. I feel like it was gonna... I thought it was gonna be way worse. It doesn't even seem that bad, considering the, Should I fake? I don't know if I should. I guess I will. Yeah, I should. It's only like 20 seconds.
There's gonna be what, like a fake 1330? It's chill.
That's not bad. When I think
bad.
of like dupless times, I think that like around there is what I think of, and you can get sub 110 dupless. I'm pretty sure.
No.
What is faking? Ah, yes. I'm glad you asked. See, notice how I'm starting this mission at like 10:55 on the in-game clock. That means because I started it before 11, I'm gonna. When is he gonna spawn? 13:30. Yeah, 13:30. If I started after 11 o'clock, he would have. That would have said, but he's leaving at 14:30. So I would have waited a whole extra minute in game time. But because I did that thing where I'm spamming replays, it's pausing the in-game clock so I can make it in time. So I save net, I think for 20-ish seconds, so 40 seconds time save real time. Pretty good. It was once, I don't know if it's still referred to this, but people called it the easiest time save you can learn in GTA 3. Which honestly kind of sounds like bullshit, I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of hard to time sometimes. You know, perfectly
Yeah,
timing
I'm
to
not
the
sure about
second
that.
while you're
There's a lot
driving.
easier stuff out there.
Yeah. I don't know if I buy that.
It's easier, like, physically, if that makes sense. Like, you don't need, like, insane mechanics
No, that's true.
to figure it out. But there's a lot of, like, mental figuring it out, which is hard to do when you're doing a run. Like, it's hard to do all the calculations in your head as to what you need to do.
Okay, so I started that rampage at a very specific time. It's basically going to give me enough time to finish this mission and start the next mission and do another, like, dupe. And, you know, die, and it's the same mechanics as that one I did earlier. This seems to be a speedrun by the guy who holds the first place, and no, it's just you. That's me. You wouldn't believe it, but apparently that's me. The problem with this rampage, though, is that it's a rockets rampage, and we need to be able to jump, and you can't jump with rockets. You also can't sprint with rockets. So I just bought that gun from animation, which forces me to switch to it, which is much more convenient. And now we're gonna wait right here.
Is there some kind of, like, like, generator that can create those kind of messages?
No,
that
that's
guy
handmade.
posted?
You can
There's
tell
no
that's
way that's
handcrafted.
handmade that quick. There's no way. Bullshit, it's handmade. That's fucking AI generated.
I know a dedicated ship poster can ship post that out in 10 seconds flat. I know a guy that knows a guy
Yeah.
who's good with
Sure
the
you
emoji
do.
keyboard. That's a mega jump. I think that's the first one I've done the entire run. No, it's not, but that's the first big one that looks
You
cool.
did the one after Don't Spank.
Yeah. Ah! Okay. Doesn't matter, I gotta wait for this to end anyway.
Salvatore's death
The rampage, I mean.
Did you get the frame perfect landing as well?
I did get the frame
Replay?
perfect landing. If you, like,
Honestly,
you see that
could shag him
animation where,
sometimes.
like, you're like falling and you're gonna like get a hard land or whatever, you fall over, you can skip that if you play a replay on the frame before you land. Saves like, I don't know, maybe a second. All the duping stuff is pretty much done. What I just did now was I started this rampage, but it's actually just because the rockets are really good to have in the rest of the game. And we can keep these rockets. We can use these rockets the rest of the game. There's no more dying. There's no more, well, intentionally. There's no more intentionally dying. And especially in the late game and in a little bit of the middle game, these are especially useful. So we're gonna use these. Starting right now, actually. This mission is normally like probably like 2 minutes casually. You can do it in like less than 10 if you just start. Come up here and shoot it with rockets. The boats. 2 rockets, done. Very cool. And during this mission, I'm gonna, like, this rampage is gonna end and it's gonna take away my ammo, but if you are like in a replay, those things that like I was abusing in Portland, if you're in a replay when the rampage timer ends, it like doesn't take away your ammo, and you just have it. You just have the ammo that you had from the rampage. I'm sorry about my voice, I got sick a couple weeks ago.
But he still showed up for charity.
True. I would never not
What,
show
G?
up for charity.
Get to the phone in West Belleville Park.
Do you have true infinite ammo? No. But basically, yes. When you do rampages in this game and in Vice City and maybe others, it doesn't give you infinite, but it gives you like a pretty like absurd amount. Alright, I'm gonna do this replay trick right now.
How do you spam? Are you an alternator or are you an F3 spammer?
I'm an alternator, and I just nailed it.
Fucking G. Alternators are so based.
Yeah.
Get to the phone on Liberty.
Excuse me. Alright. So yeah, as you saw, like after the rampage ended, I still had like a lot of rockets. And that's more than enough for the end of it for the rest of the run. I just have to not die, and I'm pretty well known for not dying in marathon runs, so I'm not really worried about it personally.
Get to the phone in South Belleville
I'm so
Park.
excited for your game to crash on the exchange again.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. And also, you're banned.
And also reported.
Yeah. I'll make a replay here, not of a rampage, but of this bribe. That bribe star. You can remotely activate those. Insanely useful. Basically, it's just a no wanted level cheat, but like not cheating. You know what I mean? I can activate that whenever I get a wanted level. Whenever it's going to be an issue, I can just bribe it away.
The toilet block is the park.
Move. Sprint and jump binds check. I sprint with shift and I jump with space. I used to do like a weird thing that everyone hated, where like I'd sprint with like F and shift, just depending on like what keys I was holding down. I stopped doing that once I got a keyboard that doesn't suck. And now I just...
Once you realized that you wanted to be a normal person who could like fit in and make
No,
friends.
like the thing is, my old keyboard, like the stabilizers were so shit. Like I didn't like sprinting with shift or space. So I just did like an in-between thing. And I'd only sprint with shift if I like absolutely needed to. Like if I was holding W and D, like going in that direction, I couldn't sprint with F, so I had to, that's when I would like sprint with shift.
There's worse. I've heard rumors down the fucking grapevine of people sprinting with mouse, like left mouse and right mouse, and I
tried
felt
that
sick
once.
just thinking about it.
I tried that. It was weird because, like, for some reason, like, it felt, like, comfortable, but I couldn't get, like, the proper rhythm, and I'd always run out of sprint really fast.
Yeah.
I don't know why. So I
sounds
dropped it pretty
rats to me.
quickly. I just didn't, yeah, I just couldn't do it.
Just log on to petsovernight.com and we'll send you a cute kitten overnight. Petsovernight.com, delivering little bundles of love.
I've tried everything. I tried space sprinting. My thumb gets tired really fast. Alright. I'm gonna park this car here. Blocks the gate from closing and also spawns these cars way faster than normal. So, skip quite a bit of waiting. These guys don't... Sometimes they do. I don't really know how it works, but they don't really spawn typically if you're looking at them. You gotta kind of like do what I did and like look away or look down, and then they spawn. So that's what I was doing there.
Leave the cash under the bench. Now get out of here. I'll handle the cops.
The smart replay there as well to get rid of the car door
Yeah.
that flew at you.
Those, like, when a car explodes and, like, you know, bits of it go flying everywhere, they have, like, collision, and it's very, like, jank collision. And you can blow yourself up, like, a rocket, you can shoot a rocket, it'll, like, hit the collision, the jank collision, and, yeah, you just get killed. Has happened many a times to me.
Yeah. If you're smart and you play a replay, you can get rid of all. It despawns all the extra like parts of the car.
Yeah. Well, if you do that, like, if you do those shots quickly enough, you can get all your shots out before it even gets in the way, but I was just trying to play it safe. Run's already gone terribly enough. Alright, this mission is very hard and also, like, very random. It's, like, the perfect... If it goes well, like, it's extremely rare it goes well. We need really good execution, really good luck. Starts off, won the coin flip. He's driving north. This is, like, the worst north pattern, but it's better than, like, any south pattern, pretty much. Wow, he just juked me. I thought he was going to go left. He went right. So there's that bribe replay. raining. That's the worst on this mission. Reading. Oh, what? Come on. Okay. Wasn't like too bad. Kind of bad, but not bad. I've seen way worse.
I mean, you're not at the stadium, so it can't be that bad.
True. I have ended up at the stadium before. I would have liked a fast car, but it's fine. You have to blow up your car to pass that mission. You know, destroy evidence, yada yada yada. So I couldn't keep my car. And now I've got a ship box. I'm gonna switch, because this is a pretty long drive, kind of. So it's worth switching to a fast car. You have a really ship car.
But on Wednesday afternoons, I meet Barbara at the motel by the turnpike.
See, the passion she's back. Phil's marriage is safe, and his kids will have a daddy to look up to. Call new beginnings today. 555-992. It will be a
This mission is also pretty random. You need a cartel car to progress. There's one like there's a fixed spawn to my right, but it's like locked a lot of the time. It's also just really slow to get to, so almost every time it's worth like just trying to get one off the street here. You pretty much, I say like maybe like 70% of the time you get one reasonably quickly, and then other times you just don't get one at all. That was pretty good. That was pretty ideal right there. I got this pretty quick. And I'm gonna come in here. I'm gonna play a replay to like disable these guys that shoot at me. And I'm gonna shoot a rocket between these two garages. Wow, it's not bad. He's in the first garage I checked. That's pretty lucky. There's enemies behind all these garages that you check. So that's what that rocket was for. Just to kill them before they could shoot at me. The explosions can kind of go through walls a little bit, so that's how that works. Pretty cool.
You know, it collides close enough that it doesn't kill the old guy in the back if he is there. It just knocks him over.
That's true, yeah. You can technically kill him, I think, doing that, but you aim up a little bit. That kind of helps.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever killed him by mistake.
Nah, it's pretty hard to kill him, actually, I think. We're keeping this car because we need it again for the next mission. Someone said the cartel cruiser sucks. Sucks at what? If you're gonna say driving, skill issue. Actually a very pleasant car to drive. A little slippery, but you can learn it.
Yeah, I don't hate the cartel cruiser. There's plenty of cars in GTA 3 that I hate way more.
Yeah. It is raining though, that makes it a bit tricky. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty slidey in rain.
I think it was gonna stop raining there anyway, but I just did like a little weather manipulation technique with the replays to skip it. I'm gonna shoot this guy through a bunch of walls. I didn't get him. What? Got him now, right, surely? Okay. We're good, we're good. I think I shot too far right or something. It's not like super precise, I just am bad. I don't think it's precise.
That's actually like the first lineup that I actually kind of like. I hate all the other lineups.
It's way easier than the old setup, I think, in my opinion. But I guess you can still mess it up. The way you're supposed to do that is like drive all the way up to the top and watch their cutscene and then run them over and then jump off. It's just really slow.
or on console get fucking insta-killed because they have M16s. So you
Yeah.
drive up and they just one-shot you within like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
I think they nerfed it for PC from memory, I think.
I do remember on PS2 that being like pretty hard. Looking for a fast car. I'm on a timer here. So I have time to like switch to something. If I don't get something on the road, there's a fixed spawn I can use. Here, this is what I want. Oh, you know what? I'll go here first. So I'll buy the Uzi, the sniper rifle, and most importantly, armor is good to have. And I'm gonna do some weird glitchery here. I've just tried to steal that car. The door's been blocked by my other car. Fuck. And so she's tried to get out through the passenger door, and then I've played a replay as she's getting out. And that's basically made it so this car will never despawn. Because cars in this game can't be marked to despawn if someone's trying to get out of them, which the game thinks is trying to happen. And so that car is there for the rest of the game, if I want it to be. I'm going to use it for a setup in like 10-15 minutes. Go, 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 go. But for now, you don't really need to worry about it. We're just going to do this mission as intended. Finish it. Do some more missions, and we'll come back to the car in a little bit.
Goes there some donos while we got some time.
Yeah.
Cool. We have $10 from my boy Dingleberry Surprise, who says hello. Hello, Dingleberry Surprise. Thank you very much for the donation. And we have $10 from Potato all the way started the event that says Potato. Every time they donate, they always just have the name Potato and the comment Potato. Potato. But I appreciate whoever it is. It's very kind of you. Yeah, just a reminder, we're raising money for Save the Children. And there's lots of incentives and stuff as we're going through. I'll keep you posted on them. And also any Twitch revenue, so all the people who gifted subs and used their primes and stuff earlier, that will all be donated right at the end of the event. So Sunday evening, just at the end of the last run, so I'll keep you posted on that as well. But we're already like, probably like over 100 already, which is very sick. Thank you all. Very poggers of you.
I love that for us.
Love that for you, babe. Oh, also, one other thing while it's on the top of my head, and I'll forget about it later. If any of you out there are fucking absolute G's and donate $100 or more via Tiltify, Save the Children have a reward that you can redeem, and you can get a Save the Children knitted like Christmas jumper, which is really cool. I think they're doing it with Fourth Wall, I think it is, off the top of my head. And yeah, they're doing like knitwear as their new like Christmas, thing so you can get like hats and you can get like scarves and all that kind of shit. And for Gaming Tuesday, yeah, for any big whales, they're giving you a Christmas jumper that you can claim for free. It's not for free because you have to donate, but you don't have to buy it. So keep that in mind.
Okay, that is Staunton done, quote unquote. We still come back here quite a lot, but like once you unlock Shoreside, that's generally when we consider Staunton done. It was actually a pretty clean Staunton, I think. Not really a whole lot went wrong, like tragically wrong. I don't think anything went tragically wrong, so made up a lot of time on that. Feel good about that.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was mostly just Portland that was horrific.
Yeah. A lot of the rest of the game uses the plane, the Dodo, which is a learning curve because it's very counterintuitive how it works. but it's extremely fast. Like getting around, especially with like how Shoreside even is built. Like it saves so much time using it to fly around places and stuff. Not the whole rest of the game uses it, but like 90%. Even if you were like following like the roads, like the Dodo is like the fastest vehicle in the game. It picks up so much speed in the air. Like you're saving like probably more than 5 minutes, like in total, I'd say. Is that right? I don't know. Sounds like it'd be right in my head. 5 minutes plus. 29 seconds. Oof, I'm too good. You just know when it's a 29, when it's a 28, when it's a 30. You just know. You just know. I think I did that a bit weird, but it's fine. I'm in the air, that's what matters. Alright. Decent, 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 decent. Finish this mission, turn around. We don't need to do this next mission. It's optional for beating the main story. From this point on, there's a bunch of like extra things we can do, right? But we're just doing like what we absolutely need to do to get to the credits. Slow down kind of early, I feel like. Tried to compensate. And it's a little slow. It's okay. Well, 23, not bad. Not bad. Okay. This mission is very simple in a car and like very tricky in the plane. Because the thing about the plane is that, like I was saying, you build up a lot of speed in the air, and you'll continue to build up speed up until like a pretty like ridiculous top speed. And once you're at that top speed, like it becomes like so like fragile. Like making like minor adjustments becomes like a pretty big ordeal. So you either get good at managing that, or you like slow down a little bit. I'll try and do both. I'll try to slow down a little bit when I need to. But right now, we need to focus on triggering these guys, flying close enough to them so they start following us. Landing at the dam here because we're not in a car like the game expects us to be. There's some pretty confusing stuff going on with the pathing of the cars that chase us here. But rest assured, all you need to know is that like landing on the dam like I just did. Oh, okay. I just lost a lot of speed doing that. It fixes that issue. So there's one more guy here. We're going to turn around and then slow down and prepare to land. 26. It's pretty slow because of what happened before, where I just lost control for a second and like lost a lot of speed. It's okay though. It's okay. This pattern looks okay. They're getting to me kind of quick. Yeah, it's not bad. Oops. Uh-oh. You ever just blow yourself up? Same. Okay. Could have been worse. I could have died and lost my, rockets. Oh, come on. There's a dodo just down there. I'm gonna mega jump to it. If I lost my rockets, I would have been shattered, but losing just a plane is fine. There's one right here. You know what isn't fine though? My health situation, but I can fix that. There we go. Basically back to where we were. I lost like a little bit of time. You ever just do the hard part kind of well and then fuck up the easy stuff? The same. I'm feeling a 28 right here. Actually, maybe not, because I threw up kind of early. No, I don't think it's a 28. I think it's a 29 again. Maybe even a 30 because I took off early. Okay. Fuck. I can't do this mission in Dodo. It's technically possible if you're like a robot. No one's done it. So this is like the one thing in the end game they don't do in the Dodo. I can fly to where we start it in the Dodo, but from there on it's car. And it's a hard mission in the car even to do fast. We're starting over here because we're gonna end in Shoreside, so we can just finish the mission, get another plane, and go back to using the plane for the rest of the game. Okay. That was pretty clean. That crash into the stall there. You want to be like, you want to lose as little speed as possible and like be angled in the right way, and that was like as good as it gets, really. I feel like that was pretty good. Same with this one. This one's a bit harder. That was pretty good still. $720 touching this bridge. 19. Okay. Still pretty good. That car, I almost forgot. It should still be there, so we can snipe it with the sniper that we bought in ammunition a while ago. And it will be parked next to one of the stalls, and we can just blow it up really fast. Right here. That should work. And we'll find out right now. There it is. That saves a little bit of time. Not like absurd, maybe like a little less than 10, I think. Over going over there and blowing it up yourself. The rest of these are going to use rockets. Please don't be in the way. The car has a, you know, like a finite number of health, and like actually hitting these stalls with the car, it does numbers. So at this point, if I hit another stall, like I'm probably gonna catch fire. So it's rockets for the rest of them. Like that one next to the church, the second to last one I just got. It'd be faster to drive into it probably if you do it really well, but you just don't have health. You know what I mean?
Safe and sound. Rips 106. We've got a new friend for everyone. He's got fur and a tail.
Alright, go through this grass. Quick shortcut to this one, so they're going around on the road. You can just cut under the bridge. And you can snipe it from here with your rockets. Boom. One more, and then it's back to the plane. It hasn't been too bad. Like, once I, like, got back on my feet from the train wreck in Portland, it's been, like, pretty clean. I lost my plane, but that wasn't, like, a really big time loss. Oh, okay. It's a pretty bad spawn. Oops, nice aim. Alright. This is what I just did, pretty much. Except this is, like, an intended thing you do this time. It's not a backup. You just gotta go this way to get the plane. Pretty good bounce right there. I think I'm barely missing the estimate. I think it's gonna be like the best time I can get at this point is like 110 OX or something. But I mean, if that happens, I'd say I was pretty spot on, no? Cool.
The key is to hit the estimate, not beat it.
Yeah.
You know?
Like what
Some
if
people think like going like half an hour under is like a flex. No.
Yeah. Like you chose the estimate, bro.
Exactly.
Alright, I need to get armor during this next mission, which I can do without really any consequence because I'm waiting around on a timer. 31. I had a lot of, like, really low speed, that makes sense.
Do we technic someone?
So, see that timer? Actually, it's not all that it seems. I don't have 3.5 minutes. I have, like, 2 minutes 15. Because I'm gonna shoot the plane, like, really early. Like, way before it gets to the airport. So the timer's gonna be at, like, 1:17 or so. That's when I need to be at the spot I need to be at by. So I have time, not like copious amounts of time. It's enough to get this armor, which I really want for the last mission. I can cut across here and it is not detrimental to my takeoff. Yeah, we're good. It's been a long time since I've done that. So I've got about a minute from here. I'm not going to waste too much time like trying to find a car here. A car would speed this bit up a tiny bit, but well, I do have time, I guess, if I can get this guy to not despawn or something. He's still there. This isn't perfect parking, but it's gonna have to do. I need to set up. I only have 25-ish seconds to go. That'll do. Shit. Okay. That's good enough. I hit him. Really late. I think it's still fine. Yeah, it is fine. Okay, they all landed up here. That's good. What? Oh, get out the way. Move. Okay. Whoa, watch out for the bridge! No, I'm just kidding. It's got no collision, silly. You guys didn't think I was gonna hit that, did you? Raise your hand if you got got. Comment below. Whoa, what? Get out of there.
Bro, ate his words so fast. One else the unit Claude is just pushing a plane with his head like that.
He's kind of goated. No, don't push it back. Fuck. Fuck off.
The Dodo is such a fucking meme, man.
First Vacabi. Now that. Try mega jump there or drive. I actually don't know what's faster.
How do you mega jump over there?
You come over. I guess I'll show you. You come over this way.
Oh, is it like the McCaffrey spot in LTS? Yeah, I've seen this. I mean, like, can you mega jump up to Catalina's?
Oh, no, you can't. I mean, you can drive up there or run.
Yeah.
Shit.
I thought you meant there was some, like, insane strat that'd get you on top of the...
Nah, it would be crazy.
Yeah, I don't know if this is even faster. Depends on your vehicle you get, I guess. You get, like, a Hud's Rumpo, you're pogging, but otherwise...
That would be... Yeah. If it was a cop car, I probably should have switched to it. Maybe. You can't run up this, right? Should probably not hold the
You can, like, Skyrim your way up, yeah.
Well, that was a way you could just run up.
Fucking zoom in this.
I'm gonna have LCS. There we go. Okay, I don't have the plane, so I can't do... I should have turned around and got that car. I can't do what I wanted to do. Which was...
Do the strat where you despawn the heli and remove the proofs. Ultimate flex strat.
I gotta do like a very weird backup where you like blow up the plane, helicopter in a replay and it counts. I don't like this guy following me. Please go away. Please go. Come over here, mega jump into that chimney. I'm sure I've got this. Kind of easy to miss, but it's got a big, yeah, you saw it. It's got like a giant hitbox, but it still works. But you can still miss it. Game.
G fucking G.
Thank you.
have been coming to terms with the emotional aftermath of a full-blown war that hit the area.
Oh, that's the run. That's a GTU for 80%. That's a jolly. That's jolly percent. I don't know where I was going with that.
We're gonna have such fun, cause you know, I love you. I really do, cause you're such a big, strong man, and that's just what I need.
Portland did not go to plan.
You know, I forget, but you know what it's like, don't you?
The sound of
But honestly, like, the rest of the run was not that bad.
Several citizens were injured in the panic as gunfire was exchanged between ground forces and a helicopter.
Thanks for all the GGs. Don't forget to stick around, because there's so many fun times to be had. So many jolly moments to be had on this jolly cherry marathon. Thanks for having me once again.
You're welcome. Thanks for coming on.
No worries. Always happy to do it for the charity.
For the charity. We will be back pretty soon with good _ run with T-Lad Hundo. So we're going to get set up and then...
This one quite cost me $50.
We'll see you soon. Thanks for coming on again, Antu.
No worries.
Got some more Vice City later on if you're interested in. Sorry, more Vice City, more older GTA's if you're like, oh, I don't want to see GTA 4. Fuck that. Well, later on we've got Vice City as well, so we can come back for the 3D trilogy enthusiasts. Exclamation mark schedule in the chat if you want to see what it is in your respective time zone. Right, let's go and set up. Any final words, Antu? Any jolly final words?
Shoutouts to Alex Horton and Paul Kurswowski, just a couple developers that made this game, but I'm reading on the screen right now. If they weren't there,
DJ Pooh.
It could be a whole ass different game. I might not even be here if it weren't for those two alone. And Craig Connor.
True.
For coding the score, I guess. Okay. I don't have anything
Did you say
else.
coding the score?
Well, that's what it said. It said score. I don't know what that means.
Do you know what a score is?
No.
Okay. We'll leave that at that then.
No, what does it mean? Maybe
See you
someone
all
on the
next
stream
time.
doesn't
Thanks
know.
for watching. See you soon for T-Lad December. Bye.
Bye.